All right, fantasy fans, comic book fans, DC fans, manga fans. I'm Shay from the channel Zachary Shay. And today I'm going to do two quick reviews of two comic books that I recently read that I thought were really, really enjoyable and I think are not talked about enough. And they're both from the DC Black Label, which I know a lot of DC fans think that the DC Black Label is like a failure after like the Batman Damned. They had like Batman genitalia or something. There's been a lot of negative controversy around that comic book for some odd reason. It's marketed for adults. Grow up if you don't want to. If you don't like that kind of content in your comic books, which I don't think it was hypersexualized, but if you don't like that kind of content in your comic books, then maybe don't buy from the Black Label. But these are safe from that. There's no nudity in these. But I'm talking about first and foremost Peacemaker by Kyle Starks, artwork done by Steve Pugh, and I believe lettering or colors. I'm not sure on that, but it's Jordi Belair, and um, this Peacemaker Tries Hard, which is heavily inspired by the recent James Gunn helmed Peacemaker series by HBO Max, or I guess just Max. But as you can see, the artwork on the interior of this book is just insane. I love the end pages. You can see in the book that they really drew Peacemaker to resemble uh, John Cena. And let me see here. You can also see here's Peacemaker with Mala, the ape that the gorilla ape that serves the brain in DC Comics. So this is just a wacky story. It doesn't make a lot of sense if you think too hard on it, but it's just a lot of fun, and it's raunchy. There's a lot of language. There's a lot of innuendo. There's a lot of adult humor in this book, but I think it's just absolutely phenomenal, and I'd give it like a 4 out of 5 stars, like an 8 out of 10. Just because I don't feel like it tried to do anything ambitious, but I thought that the jokes here were really funny. It's so this comic book is about Peacemaker. Is he has this party that he wants everyone to go to, and he keeps inviting people, and everyone keeps giving him reasons not to go to the party. And as he's busting these bad guys for Amanda Waller, he finds this little dog with a cute little bow tie in his fur that he names Bruce Wayne. And then things occur, and villains want him to do certain jobs, or else they're going to harm Bruce Wayne. And while there is no eagly in this book, I thought Bruce Wayne was an amazing pet companion. And I mean, if you enjoyed the Peacemaker show, I find it hard to believe that you will not enjoy Peacemaker Tries Hard by Kyle Starks. I still think the show is better in terms of its themes and its character development, but if you want that same itch scratched, I would highly recommend trying Peacemaker Tries Hard. Then, my next book, this is actually my third favorite miniseries by this author, but considering it's my favorite comic book writer currently working, it is going to be Tom King's run on Rorschach, which is a sequel to Alan Moore's famous Watchmen, and it takes place in the same world as the HBO series Watchmen, which was a phenomenal series that had a lot of themes about civil rights and a lot of thought provoking ideas on our current society. And I really love that Watchmen. A lot of diehard Alan Moore fans don't like it. I am a diehard Alan Moore fan, but I can appreciate art even if the original author is not a fan of the sequel. I don't think it was right for them to take characters that he meant to be a one and done and then do more with it. But that being said, the Watchmen show was really good. This is in the same continuity, and Alan Moore probably wouldn't like this being made. But that being said, it's really good. This is not a stereotypical superhero comic book. What happens is there's an attempted assassination on this conservative politician, and this man is hired to look into the two suspects who are wearing masks and were supposedly acting as vigilantes to kill this senator or governor, I forget which. And you kind of follow him as you follow Rorschach and the kid, which are the two that tried to assassinate the politician. You follow him as you uncover their story and what led them to this. And um, yeah, I'd give this like a 9 out of 10, which for Tom King, that's on the lower end because I usually give Tom King 10 out of 10. I thought this was amazing. And of the Watchmen sequels, spin offs, I think this is the best one, including the HBO series. I think this is the best non Alan Moore Watchmen work we have ever gotten and probably ever will get. So yeah, definitely think you should check out both Peacemaker Tries Hard and Rorschach by Tom King. Peace.